large group of people gathered in Saskatoon to protest the cuts to the Saskatchewan Hearing Aid Plan, SHAP. This gathering took place at the Sturdy Stone Building on Friday, April 7, 2017. A month prior to the protest, the government of Saskatchewan announced budget cuts and publicly announced that there would be no more funding provided to SHAP. These cuts affect approximately 21,000 hard of hearing and deaf people. The Saskatchewan Hearing Aid Plan provided audiology tests, ear mold fittings, technical devices, counseling, and education. Along with families and other hard of hearing people, about 25 members of the deaf community who use American Sign Language were there to show their support. SHAP believes that every child has the right to use a hearing aid. This fits with our belief of a holistic approach, supporting people to make informed choices when it comes to hearing aids, sign language, assistive listening devices, cochlear implants, and so on. Historically, when a child is diagnosed with a hearing loss, most parents and families do not receive the full range of options. The barrier that comes into play is that typically inadequate or no information is shared about deaf culture and the rich language which allows for ease of communication. This begs the question, does this deliberate omission create oppression for people who have a hearing loss? For centuries, deaf individuals who use sign language have proven to be successful contributing members of society. Documentation can be found on the World Wide Web, highlighting the accomplishments of deaf lawyers, doctors, educators, and other professionals right here in North America. Parents and families have a right to realize that when using American Sign Language, their children can achieve a high level of success. They can become anything they aspire to. The systematic banning of sign language usage with newly diagnosed children is a toxic approach to language acquisition. Research has proven repeatedly that using sign language helps develop neural pathways, therefore making it easier to learn a second language. Young babies with or without a hearing loss are less frustrated when they can communicate their needs. The holistic approach that we discussed earlier supports the use of methods that enhance brain development and learning. Speech articulation is one component of language and is not a clear indicator of intellectual ability. The protesters were there to show solidarity and their continued support of the hard of hearing students during the rally. An ASL English interpreter was present to ensure communication was accessible to all who were there.